So by now we already know about the Motorola Edge 50 Pro, which is launching in India on April 3rd, and it is a premium mid-range phone from the company. Yes, this is a mid-range phone and not a flagship phone as rumored earlier. This was officially confirmed after Motorola revealed the chipset in this phone, which is the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3. Still, except for the chipset, everything in this phone is high-end. For example, a 1.5K 144Hz curved screen, IP68 certification, 50-watt wireless charging, 125-watt wired charging, a 3x telephoto camera, and more. But there is also a flagship phone by Motorola that is launching this year under the Edge 50 series, and this phone is named the Motorola Edge 50 Ultra. Now, while we did not get an Edge 40 Ultra last year, there was an Edge 30 Ultra in 2022, so this is not the first time that Motorola is using Ultra branding in its Edge series. We now have the official renders of the Edge 50 Ultra, which give us our first look at the design, and these renders were shared by Android Headlines. We also got to know a couple of specifications of the phone from the same source. So starting with the design of the phone, the Edge 50 Ultra looks almost the same as the Edge 50 Pro except for the camera module design. We can see that the phone is having a periscope telephoto camera on the back, as compared to a normal telephoto camera on the Edge 50 Pro. Again, this is not the first phone by Motorola to have a periscope telephoto camera. In fact, back in 2021 we got the Edge 20 Pro, which had a periscope camera with 5x optical zoom. This year, however, the optical zoom is around 3x, and that is evident from the text on the camera module, which reveals a 75mm lens for the periscope camera. The Edge 50 Ultra comes in 3 color options, one of which is named Peach Fuzz, which is the Pantone color of the year, and we have seen other phones from Motorola in this color option, including the Edge 40 Neo and the Razr 40 Ultra. And well, that is all about the design of the phone. While the source did not share anything about IP rating or wireless charging, the Edge 50 Ultra must be having both of those since the cheaper Edge 50 Pro has both of them. As for the specifications, all that we know so far is the chipset. This flagship phone will not be using the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. In fact, it won't be using the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 either. The Motorola Edge 50 Ultra will launch with the Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, which is the latest 8 series SoC by Qualcomm, and performance-wise it sits between the 8 Gen 2 and 8 Gen 3. Since this phone is not using the most powerful 8 series SoC by Qualcomm, chances are that the pricing will be lower than the other flagship phones in the market with the 8 Gen 3 SoC. Well, for now, that is all we know about the Motorola Edge 50 Ultra. There is no information on the launch date yet, and it is highly unlikely that the brand will launch this phone alongside the Edge 50 Pro on April 3rd. Anyways, what do you think of the design? Do let me know via the comment section below, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.